back to the hideaway. One absolutely incredible section, though. Like, unbelievable. And then that was what, like, there's got to have been like 15 minutes of cutscenes or something there. Just awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome stuff.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things fall apart. Oh boy. The power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of the Eikon Bahamut's essence. Tuning with Bahamut, give the elemental aspect, and new iconic abilities such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing continuous damage. Oh man, hello. What? Wings of Light to begin casting Mega Flare. Holy shit. We get to cast Mega Flare ourselves? Yeah, so like as you saw, like there's different levels of flare, right? There's like Mega Flare is like a fairly low level, and then there's Giga Flare, and then there's Terra Flare, and by the time you get to Terra Flare, you're like, that's like pretty fucking massive stuff. And then Zeta Flare is like the one that destroys planets, you know? Showers enemies with a deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the results. So you can charge it up to... Okay, so in there he charged it up to 1, but you could charge it up to like different higher levels, but you have to not get hit, I assume.
I won't be happy if I disturb Joshua.
Happening.
While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Oh my god. Bahamut channeled. There it is. 2 more to go. Ultima has sent Odin after us, so maybe Odin will be next, unless Odin kills Jill. If Odin kills Jill, then Shiva's next, and then Odin's last. So yeah, Wings of Light. Mastery increases maximum Mega Flare level to 4. It looks like it charges really slowly, though. Like, just watch... Hang on, let me move off and back on. Look how slowly that charges. That's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was like 8 seconds or something just to charge 1 level. So charging it to 4 would take like half a minute of just sitting there holding circle. So that can't be good, can it? I don't know. I guess we'll have to try it. Impulse. Summon multiple spheres of light that strike an enemy, deal continuous damage, binding it to the spot. That's pretty good. Breathe forth a plume of light aspected flame. That's pretty cool. Satellite. Multiple light aspected familiars that attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic. Huh. I don't really use... If they're just talking about, like, Y magic, I don't really use that much. Fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemy it hits. Look at the damage. It's 5 stars. Is that the first 5-star damage we have? This, Judgment Bolt, which is fucking incredible and upgraded, is only 4 stars. This is 5 stars. Holy shit. Well, I mean, we've got to get that, right? It just has to be done. So the question is, what do we leave behind? We've mastered this, right? No, we have not. We mastered this, right? Yes. We have not mastered this. Oh, we haven't even upgraded that. Okay. It might be time to say goodbye to Flames of Rebirth. Because I really do like Pile Drive and Judgment Bolt. I don't particularly want to get rid of either of those. So if we're going to swap to Bahamut, it's probably Phoenix I'm swapping off of. And I can keep this because I've mastered it. But I would lose this. But I think maybe it's time. Enemies are getting more powerful. This doesn't one-shot groups as much anymore. It sometimes does. And it does obviously big AoE damage, which is good. But yeah. Which also means that we can get our points back from this if we're not using it anymore. So let's reset all abilities. So if we're not using this anymore, we can do that. So then let's do this. And let's master it. This remains great. We're keeping that. We want to keep... Actually, yeah, no, we do want to keep these. These are so good at will break. This one especially is 4 stars, but even this, it says it's only 3-star will break. I would consider this 4-star will break. It does absolutely shred. It just doesn't last as long as the other one, but it does really shred. Does upgrading it increases hits? Okay, so we want to upgrade Pile Drive. We definitely want to keep Judgment Bolt and upgrade it. 5,500 to master is insane talk. And then we can do Giga Flare. Oh right, yeah. So we've got Mega Flare is this. Is our little one, and then our ultimate, I hadn't read the name, but our ultimate is Giga Flare. And that's 5-star damage, and there's still like you can see how it scales up to Zeta Flare being destroying planets. Yes. And then upgrade increases the number of hits. It's already 5 stars, and then upgrade increases it. Pretty crazy. That being said, it is not locked on by the looks of it. It just fires a powerful beam in front of where you're looking, and then you move it around with left trigger right with left stick, right stick. So it might actually not even be that good, because if they're not stunned by it, then they can just move out of it, and you have to like track them. But I don't know how heavy to turn it will be. Oh right, I need to fucking grab these, don't I? I've literally never used that, but it's only 15 points. So kind of whatever, I guess. Don't care about Taunt. Don't care about imbuing with fire. I do this. I've never done that. Precision dodge upgrade. I don't really do that. Did I ever upgrade Limit Break? I don't think I ever upgraded this, did I? Wonder if I should. I don't know. I feel like I don't necessarily need it. It's fun, but I think I'd rather try out other stuff. What do yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. The multiple spheres of light, perhaps? Oh, that would actually combo, wouldn't it? It binds them to the spot. So I'd press this, and then I press this, and then they die. So maybe I don't use this. Oh, it's also fucking tempting, you know? And the upgrade to this increases number of orbs. Alright, let's start fucking around here. So let's change you to Bahamut. I put Rising Flames... Wait, no. I still want that to be Judgment Bolt. Wait, shit. I can't have everything I want. Fuck. I was like, oh yeah, I've mastered this, so I can just move it to something else. But no, I can't, because... Huh. So this needs to be this. Multiple spheres of light that bind, and then that. Then this is my will break. So I guess the question is, do I want Rising Flames or that then? Maybe I want to keep this, but then I've just spent a bunch of money mastering Rising Flames, so I should refund everything again. Oh, fuck me. For some reason I thought I had an additional slot where I'd be able to fit Rising Flames in. Well, I mean, maybe I'm not even going to like this. Who knows? But I wish I had more spaces, man. I mean, you can't put it on any of these, right? No, you can only have these as these. I'm also going to miss my my fucking Phoenix dodge thing. Not dodge, like jump towards someone. Man, I'm sorry guys. I've got to reset again, I think. Oh god. Because otherwise I've wasted money on that. So, I want to... So there's no point in mastering that if I'm just using Ramu, so I don't need to master it because you don't get any bonus damage or anything from that. Okay, so we're doing that. Let's make sure we get this right. Okay, so doing Impulse, the orbs, they bind it to the spot. Yeah. Giga Flare here. Then I'm keeping Gouge and Wicked Wheel. And then Pile Drive and Judgment Bolt. Cool. So now I can spend my points on any of these. God damn it. Wrong button. Let me just get the stuff I need in the middle again. I mean, if I'm not... Maybe this would be good. Now that I'm not... Now that I've not got Phoenix. X and Square. Might be worth. What does Mastery do for this? Probably fine. Okay, so I'm no longer having any of those. Right, I upgrade this. Is that good? I don't think either of these were upgraded, were they? I can save to upgrade this, perhaps? Okay, cool. Right, that was a whole lot of fucking that. Oh my god, that's a lot of shit. Jesus. Quite the mess. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Theodore. Cursebreaker intelligence. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. For now the realm endures, but with each new flood to her few remaining children descend further into madness. This situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. I trust you and your party gained the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you'll find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Plus quest about Blackthorn. Oh boy. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it wasn't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Oh, that's just going to instantly take me there.
There's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
It's a plus quest, so we do it. These aren't. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. I'm sure he's fine because it's not a plus quest. Thumbing through hideaway ledgers and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. No, I don't. A desert alliance. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here so many years later, we find she spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? I apologise for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had you and Gav and Torgal not fall so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. There we go. That was a whole lot. Is there any other plus quests that have spawned here aside from the one? Oh, fuck me, there are. Man, Blackthorn was the one of the 3 plus quests that didn't even give anything good.
Do you have a moment?
What should be
Not
more
really,
the same?
no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Hey, Karen. Fucking send me on a fetch quest.
You're looking well.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Hooray!
And he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh, you know what? Let's go grab the other plus quest, and then we can go out and do both of them, and then come back and hand them both in, I guess. Might be marginally faster when going out and coming back and going out and coming back.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
You heard correct. Huge banter.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
All this fuss over a few dark clouds.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I'd love to, mate.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board.
Oh
for one
boy,
just
off
the
to
other
Google
day.
I go.
Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Sure. Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. I don't know. Do I actually have to click the hunt board? Or can I just go to where I've just looked up it is? I'm going to click it just in case it doesn't spawn unless I click the hunt board first. Because it brings up a unique option for it, right, on the Moogle friend. Yeah. Interested in a hunt for a Bomb King? There's a lot of hunts. Bomb King is the Croc Sanbrek. So, wait. But everything's closed off at the moment. So never mind, I guess we're doing main quest.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
No.
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
Sure. I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
I'm just talented, I guess.
Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
It's map time!
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A whim, a wave, a whim, a wave, a whim, a wave, a whim, a wave.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of Chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
But little do you know, the King of Waloed doesn't give a fuck about invading. Let me just check, it's all still blocked off, right? Yeah. He does not give a fuckity shit
Did you see that?
about invading. Unless Ultima tells him to, but Ultima has bigger plans than just invading, I think.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Time to level up.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Bing!
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Scholastic Savant. Heart of the Mother Crystal. The brightly shining convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The bright convolution of... wait, that's the same. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Yeah, I guess I'm still unclear on what the fuck actually was going on with the heart of the one we just did. It, like, extracted itself from the tower, and then it was, like, it fired beams at Bahamut and shit. And then, like, turned into that flower and sunk itself in the middle of the flower. Like, was that all just it trying to protect itself? But it's not like Bahamut was trying to destroy the heart of his own tower. So I don't know why the heart would have felt the need to protect itself against Bahamut. I don't know. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sodolphus Telemon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins. 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past? That's new information. I feel like these are a bit spoilery. Like, that's the second time that it's told us something that the game, like the main game, hasn't told us. We didn't know that Ultima was the one in charge until this told us, before we ever met Ultima. And we also didn't know that the Mother Crystals were placed by Ultima in eons past. I feel like that's something that a cutscene should be telling us, rather than, like, a lore book. I don't know. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in the Southern Ash and Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. Now nothing remains of them, save for the scars left behind by their passing. Okay, so I guess, because I talked about that before, that I thought someone had mentioned one up way north, but I guess the hearts of those ones had already been destroyed in the past. Doesn't say how. Gil, we don't need to learn about Gil. Adamantite, we don't need to learn about.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Anything else? The Crystal Flower. When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts and summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. Ah. The wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. I guess wyvern tail is the name of that flower. Interesting. Okay, that answers that question. That answers that question. Anything new here? Bearer. Frostwolf. Good old Fenrir. Echoes. Nothing really new there. Still nothing about the ancient mural. Yeah, wyvern tail. Elegant white flower that is the symbol of Holy Empire of Sambrek. We're definitely going to be seeing this, aren't we? Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that cast a roiling pool over all Valisthea.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Interesting, interesting.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
I can't believe we just read in a book that Ultima was the one that put all the mother crystals in the land eons ago. I really feel like the game should have... That should have been information we learned from a cutscene.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Progress on certain quests is temporarily limited. Is that... Has that just been overwritten, or... Can we go to other places now? Yes, we can. Okay. Wonderful. So, Sambrek. Let's have a look. Where? Let me look at this map again for the hunt. It is... I actually haven't unlocked it by the looks of it. This looks like it's a dead end, but it's not, apparently. This extends down here, and then the actual thing is over there. So I need to go here, and then hug the left wall. Hello. Fucking big boy dragons roaming the land, apparently. Bruh.
Faster!
Here it is. Yeah, this is where the hunt is, apparently, for the old quest of side.
to the stables, girl.
Oh, I guess I ran past it. I didn't notice it. What's this? Why doesn't it let me... Is there... I guess there's a hunt that appears here or something at some point? Because otherwise, why would it not let me have my Chocobo there? Hello. This is our first B rank, isn't it? Oh god, we've got new powers that we need to try, I forgot.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Too slow.
Oh, it doesn't have a will break. That's unique. Yeah, I mean, that did a lot of fucking damage. Should we try this Mega Flare thing? I mean, it was okay, I guess? I don't know. Not too exciting. I don't know if I like the Bahamut stuff. It's very cool. It's certainly very cool, and it's a very different playstyle, which some people will like, but it felt very passive. Like I was literally just like the charge up for the Mega Flare is literally just like you press B and then you just move around while it charges up. And you're just waiting for it to charge up. And then it wasn't even like that good. And then like the Giga Flare is definitely very damaging. That's great. But it's like, again, I'm not... It's very passive. I press the button, and then I just sit there and hold the controller for, like, 10 seconds while it goes off. And I'm not actually doing anything. Whereas the previous, what I had before, the... You know, the... Phoenix and... Ramu ones. Well, I mean, I still had the Ramu ones. But, like, the Phoenix ones I could... use more regularly, and... I guess part of the issue there was it didn't have a will break gauge, so...
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash.
there was no need for me to use the Garuda ones, so that made it feel a lot more passive as well.
Let's
Okay,
see
I'll
if
try
there's
it for a
any
bit
more.
more. But my current feeling is that that's maybe not as fun as what I was doing.
That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Cool. I've just realised that Blacksmith Blues 2 is locked. I guess because Delamil is having something wrong with it. So I guess maybe it will unlock after we do that. Let's go through them all now.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw...
Does it say where she is? It does. Forward, across the bridge, over there.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it.
My lord, malady.
We received the
Yo.
dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
I wonder why they felt so compelled. Oh man, let's have a look at this. That looks crazy. The purple sky. I wonder why they felt so compelled after every massive, insane moment to always do a bunch of 3 side quests. Like, the insane Titan one, and then it's like, now do 3 making a fucking airship. And then it's like, insane Bahamut one, it's now do 3 helping people out. This one doesn't feel so bad because it is actually like, it feels main story-ish. The other one didn't feel main story-ish. They just make parts of an airship one. But this one, like, is a direct response to what's just occurred. So this one feels better, but it is still like, now do 3 side quest things.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty.
Chad.
In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
What up?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family!
Don't leave me.
It's all right.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Okie dokie. Do I have a teleport up there? Nope. I do not. Guess we're walking.
I assume you have a plan?
Bom 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 bom.
It was all they could do to escape.
Can I charge this up outside of combat? No. It just doesn't do anything if you have it like this outside of combat.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
I think the Bahamut stuff would be very good against bosses like that bomb we just did, because you can just trap it in one place and then Giga Flare it, but obviously the majority of fights are not against bosses, they're against groups, and I don't think that Giga Flare is going to be useful at all against groups. It is very much big single target ability, so probably isn't something I'd want to keep on most of the time.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me.
I'm already missing.
Let there be light! Farewell.
It's just very passive, you know? Like, ooh, now I'm charging up my thing. I can't actually do anything. It's just charging it up.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
And like, it is good, is the thing. It is a good ability, but it just takes so long to charge, and you're just doing literally nothing while it does charge. You know? It just doesn't feel great to actually do it, even though it is good. We go again. Fuck off, Lich. I'm going to stand here for like 20-30 seconds and charge this shit.
slow.
Not what I want to do. God damn it. I'm getting confused now because I'm so used to certain abilities being in certain points and now they're not. I'm getting confused about it. Wait, where'd he go? Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap back. I'm not really liking it. Not really feeling the Bahamut abilities, unfortunately.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Not my kind of playstyle. It's just so passive. I want to be pressing the button and making the thing happen, not just standing there. And he's firing his laser and I'm not actually doing anything, or he's charging up his next attack for 30 seconds and
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome. Quest complete, 1 of 3. Clappers. Alright. So, that is going to be the end of the part. I'll swap the abilities back off camera. We've also got a few more points. We just got like 500 there or something. So I will swap the abilities back to Phoenix and re-spend the points and everything off camera. And yeah, when we come back, we will continue on with Things Fall Apart, helping out the people. Doing these 2 side quests when they become available, and yeah, we will see where things go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Final Fantasy XVI. Thanks for watching. See you then.